What a miserable morning. Oh my God, it is absolutely miserable. It's cloudy, it's windy, it's raining. And to be perfectly honest, I don't really want to be walking around a town doing Blu-ray hunting. So I'm not. Yes, I'm up here at BlueWater. Yeah, I fought the rain. I fought the torrential rain coming up here. Driving behind cars with no headlights that I have no idea where they're going. And you know that new colour of car? It's like a battleship grey. Well, that blends in with the motorway road. And when you've got crap weather, no headlights, it looks like the car's part of the road. It's not good. It's not good. But we are here. It is a little bit brighter up here. Although I don't know how long it's going to be before it absolutely craps it down like it was doing coming up the motorway. Bleh. Pardon me. Bleh. Okay, I've just had my breakfast. Well, actually, about an hour ago. Yes, take me an hour to get here. I figured let's come to BlueWater because I did look at the weather forecast beforehand and it looks pretty crap. And the best thing to do with BlueWater, because it's all undercover, is just enjoy yourself and stay in the dry. Yeah, it's just between getting to the car park to the door. But hopefully it won't start raining too much. So yeah, so there's a couple of things we're not going to do today. We are not going to do CEX because there isn't one here, and we're not going to do any charity shops because there aren't any here as well. What we will do though is HMV as usual. See if I can get some footage of any latest vinyl as well, maybe some soundtracks and stuff like that. But we'll have a look at the Funkos. Apparently Funko are in trouble, and this may be the last year. They're in financial trouble, so they may go into administration from what I've read. Oh dear me. What else are we going to do? We will do Mankind as usual. We've also got the Christmas shop. I might have a look around the Christmas shop. And Calendar Club, that's here. And also Primark. I want to go to Primark because apparently they've got a whole new wave of Stranger Things merchandising. So, you know, ready for the new series. So we will go and do that. Oh yeah, by the way, can you see that poking onto there? Let me just see if I can. Yes, it's been ages since I've worn my t-shirt because it always was a little bit snug on me, being only a 3XL, and at the time I'd gone up to like a 5-6XL. Well, it's kind of loose now, so I'm happy to be wearing it again. So yeah, I'll be wearing this, and I'll be wearing the red one Blu-ray hunting in the spring and in the summer. Although it'd probably be too baggy by then. Anyway, we better stop waffling so we can get into BlueWater because I think it is starting to rain again. Anyway, we do have the list. There's the list. Let me put you into receiver position. There we go. Okie dokie. Right, let's go through what's out today then. Couple of biggies out. So we have F1 with Brad Pitt. I love this film. This is one of my favourite films of the year. This is all about Formula 1 racing. We've got the Blu-ray for that one. And we also have a 4K and a 4K HMV exclusive steelbook. Pardon me. We've also got The Life of Chuck with Tom Hiddleston. Missed this one at the cinema. I was looking forward to watching it, but I missed it. That is available on a Blu-ray and also a 4K and an HMV Cine edition. Now, if you want to buy the 4K, I would buy it from Amazon because they've made a pricing error. Because Life of Chuck 4K on Zavvi and HMV is £24.99 or 95. It's £14.99, and I've already had mine shipped at £14.99. So if you head over to Amazon, you should be able to pick up the 4K for £14.99. They've also made the same mistake with Caught Stealing with Matt Smith and oh God, what's his name? The bloke from the Elvis film. Yeah, I can't remember his name. That one is also $14.99, whereas it's $24.99 everywhere else. So Amazon are making a few mistakes there. We've also got The Naked Gun. This is the new one with Liam Neeson. Didn't see it at the cinema. I thought, I've heard mixed things. I'll just wait for it to come out. That's available on a Blu-ray and also a 4K. We've got The Mask with Jim Carrey, and that is on the Arrow label. That is available on a Blu-ray and also a 4K in one of the nice big boxes. So hopefully we'll see this up here. The HMV stock checker, not that I take much notice of it, has actually vanished from the website, so I couldn't check to see if anything is in BlueWater. We've got One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. That's available on a Blu-ray and no, it's not. It's available on a 4K and it's available on a 4K Steelbook. I actually prefer the 4K artwork than the Steelbook. The Steelbook kind of reminded me of Tweety Pie. I don't know why. Stuck in a cage. Yeah. Don't know if to buy this. I don't know if it's worth picking it up. Considering I have the Blu-ray Cine edition, I'm not sure. Pardon me. We have Blake 7. The Collection Series 2. I do have Series 1, so I might have to pick up Series 2 at some point. We also have the New Avengers with old Purdy, Joanna Lumley. Yeah, that is on Blu-ray and also a 4K. I think the 4K box set is about 130 quid, 140 quid. So quite hefty. We've got a couple of Back to the Futures, of course. We've got the Back to the Future Collector's Edition with a 4K Steelbook. We also have Back to the Future 2 Collector's Edition with a 4K Steelbook. And we also have Back to the Future 3 Collector's Edition with a Steelbook. Yeah, they look very nice, individual box sets there. I think there might be a bit of spot gloss on the outside. The Steelbooks, they do look nice, but I'm really happy with my Steelbooks that I already own, which is the poster art. So I don't know if to pick this up just for an external cardboard box and a few bits inside, like a map and a letter from Doc to Marty, or Marty to Doc rather. I'm happy with my Steelbooks, but I don't think they'll be in HMV, but if they are, we'll have a look. We've also got a Predator 5 movie collection available on a Blu-ray and also a 4K. We have Police Squad with old Leslie Nielsen. That's the complete series on Blu-ray. The Materialists, that's on Blu-ray as well. Plus we have Tales of the Walking Dead. That's available on Blu-ray. I didn't even know this existed. You know, I know all about The Walking Dead, Fear the Walking Dead, you know, Daryl Dixon and all the other spin-offs. I had no idea that they did an anthology series, which is based around 6 different stories. So I don't know how that one went past me. We also have a couple from 88 Films. We've got Evil Laugh. That is an evil laugh. And Absolution as well. Yes, there we go. So that's pretty much what is out today. There's a lovely list. There are a few other bits and pieces, but I couldn't be asked to put them on the list. Oh shit, I think we're going to get a bit wet going from the car into the shop. Right, let's go before it absolutely craps it down, because if those dark clouds are coming this way, I might as well just bloody swim to it. Right, okay, so I'll see you in there in a minute. I don't even know if I'm going to capture the waterfall, because I don't want to just stand there getting wet looking at water. There's too much bloody water, and I've got enough water in here as it is. Oh dear, let's get in there. No water. Where's the water? What? Okay, so just going up the escalator now, HMV. It's quite busy here today, but it looks like all the nice Christmas lights up and everything. Yay! Yeah, really busy. I don't think it's half term, I suppose, because, wow, we're only 6 weeks away from Christmas, aren't we? So it's going to get busier. There's the entertainer over there. But first of all, we're going in here. That's right, HMV. Okay, so what can I find today then? Right, we've got F1, but it's an empty box, $14.99. They don't trust anybody up here, I'm telling you that. There's the Steelbook. I'm surprised they got the Steelbook, £34.99. I couldn't find the 4K, so Maybe that Steelbook one's in front of it. Anyway, down here we've got the Naked Gun. Yeah, box empty. They don't trust anybody with this as well. Thieving bastards. £14.99. You could get a green case with it. Yeah, and here's the 4K. Yeah, very cool. £24.99. I might stream this. I don't think I really want to buy it. What we got down here? Down here we got the Materialists. Okay, with old Pedro Pascal. I don't know too much about this, so I'll have to watch the trailer for it. £14.99 in a thick case. And then over here we got the old Life of Chuck. The old Life of Chucky. Yes, with old Tom Hiddleston. £14.99 for the Blu-ray. And I bet it's £24.99 for the 4K. Let's have a look. Come on, turn it around. Go on, turn it around. 24. Go to Amazon. It's £14.99 for a 4K. Yeah, buy it from Amazon. Anyway, down here we got Blake 7, the collection, series 2 for 40 quid. I will pick this up. I don't know if to wait until it comes down in price a bit. I do have the first series. We also have One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest on 4K. Oh, Jack looking a bit manic on there. £22.99. Slim case, but a nice glossy slip cover. And we also have the mask. Everybody has a mask. This is the standard 4K version without all the other stuff for £24.99. Oh, look, the 4K Steelbook section. Let's have a look. They ain't got a lot, have they? Most of it is behind the counter because they don't trust anybody up here. They just put a lot of old shit on the shelf that they don't care if it's been stolen. Yeah, thieving bastards. They've got Mission Impossible on the shelf there, but yeah, they have taken a lot of them off. Anyway, that's your little 4K section, so you can have a read. Down here we have got The Life of Old Chuck. That's right, we have got, is it a Cine edition or first edition? It's a first edition. Yeah, exclusive to HMV. I was going to get this, but then I saw the 4K for £14.99 and I thought, I'm having that. Here's the mask. Yeah, this is the standard Arrow big thick box set, special edition, whatever you want to call that shit. £24.99 for the Blu-ray. You've also got the standard editions down there as well. Looks like they do have one 4K though. There's the standard ones. There's one 4K. Come on, grab it, Paul, before some other sod gets it. There we go. There's the 4K. So this little beauty is coming home with me today. It is £29.99. Awesome. Up here we've got some 88 film stuff. We've got Absolution. Yeah, I have no idea what this is about, but it's £16.99. Let's have a look, see what else we've got. Over here we have got Police Squad. That's right, the complete series, now in colour. £14.99. For some reason I thought it was going to be a lot more expensive than that. But they do have the Predator collection, the 5-movie collection with the Predator's face on there. Look at it, smacked right in the face. Yeah, £39.99. Includes Prey as well, so that's pretty good. They do have the 4K as well. And is this new? I don't even remember this ever coming out, a 4K movie collection for 60 quid on 4K. I suppose it must have. I must have just missed it at the time. What else have we got? Oh yeah, there's the 4K, £79.99. Obviously behind the counter. Here's a little pan-in shot of all the 4Ks and all the 3 for 50s and all that kind of stuff. And what we've got squeezed down here. Oh yeah, we've got the New Avengers. This is £99.99. This is the Blu-ray. I don't know if they had the 4K, but they've got this Tales of the Walking Dead mini-series, or whatever you want to call it, 6 Tales. £21.99. Okie dokie. Okay, over to the music, and if you're an Oasis fan, like some people, I suppose there are people out there, have a look at all that shit on the wall there. Here's a panning shot of the vinyl. Now I'm going to leave you with some lovely music to look at some soundtracks on vinyl. Okay, so I picked up 2 4Ks and 2 CDs, which I'll show you later on. Next stop, over there, the Christmas shop. Let's go have a look at the Christmas shit.
Jingle bells ringing in my ear. Jingle bell, a sound that's oh so dear. Frosty the snowman is all around town. Watch out for reindeers are falling down. We stay up waiting for Santa tonight. He climbs down the chimney at the speed of light, while we're dancing around the Christmas tree, hugging and kissing just you and me. Carolers are singing outside our door, lovely songs we all heard before, as they walk from house to house to wish us all a Merry Christmas Day. Oh, a Merry Christmas Day. Oh, we're chasing snowflakes as they're falling down, and follow Rudolph all across the town. Later we meet under the mistletoe, while Santa's busy saying ho ho ho. We're feeling jolly, eating Christmas cake, and then we go skating on the frozen lake, saying hi to every friendly face. And later we...
Okay, I've got to say, that is the biggest Christmas shop I've ever been in. If you want anything Christmas for the house, they've got it. It goes way back, tons of stuff. Right, let's go and find some other place then. Probably the Calendar Club or Mankind. Okay, so next stop then, Calendar Club. Nice big shop, so have lots of calendars in there. I probably won't have any Daisy calendars because I don't think there's any official ones. Anyway, let's go in and have a look. Okay, lots of stuff in there, some really good stuff as well. The thing about the Calendar Club is that if you buy it now, it's full price. If you buy it on Boxing Day, it's about 60% off. So if you want anything, I'd wait until after Christmas. Okay, so next stop is Primark. Let's go in and have a look, see if they've got any of that Stranger Things stuff that they're supposed to have in. Okay, so there's a little sign up there, Netflix Stranger Things at Primark. I actually don't have a lot. I thought they'd have a hell of a lot more stuff than this. Yeah, they've got a couple of like hoodies with Hellfire Club on it, and they've also got like the football team jacket there, which is pretty cool actually, with Hawkins Tigers on it, and a few other hoodies there as well. There's a few t-shirts here and there. Oh look, it's one of my shirts. And they've got the Hellfire Club shirt there as well. But yeah, well, I thought they're supposed to have like lots of knickknacks as well, and badges and magnets and books and shit like that. I did have a good look around, but maybe it's just this store, but anyway. Okay, so out of BlueWater, and yeah, just as I came out, it's absolutely crapping it down. So I got a bit moist. And my glasses are all over the place, they're all steamed and everything. Okay, so I think we did enough in there. I was going to do Mankind, but we did quite a few shops, so I'm happy with that lot. And we know what's in Mankind. It's getting really busy in there now, come mid-afternoon or early afternoon, and everybody is just all crowded around the food courts now in the restaurants, and they'll be open until about 9 o'clock tonight, I think, 9 or 10 o'clock. Yeah, so yeah, happy with what I've picked up today. I will show you that shit when we get home. I did stop in the old wasabi place just to get a snack, because I had scrambled egg and toast this morning, so I don't really need anything major. I did get an aloe vera drink there with mango, and I got what I got last time. I think it was what I got last time. So I got salmon, edamame, edamame bean salad, salmon, wakame seaweed, white sesame seeds, served with soy sauce, pickled ginger with sweeteners, and wasabi sachets. So yeah, I'm going to have some of that in a minute. She said to me, she said, do you want chopsticks or a fork? I said, fork please. Do I look like someone that can actually use a bloody chopstick? I don't think so. Yeah, so fork it is, for fork's sake. Okay, so I'm going to nibble on a little bit of this, and then we're going to set off back to Dover, because it is absolutely crapping it down. You can probably hear it in the background. Yeah, so I need to de-steam the windows as well. I better do that now actually, because I can't see out the windows at all. It's still mild though, it's still like 13 degrees. Anyway, I'm going to munch on a bit of Miss Sushi, or her missus, and I'll see you at home, and I'll show you what I picked up today and also what I've had delivered. And I've got a new calendar for next year. Yes, custom made, because they don't really sell anything official of what I've got. And it's not Daisy. I'll see you at home. Okay, before we get going, this wasn't the same one that I had last time. I think I actually had sushi with the rice and the salmon in the middle, because I don't remember getting a box of seaweed. It's just, look at it, look, it's just a box of seaweed. Yeah, so I'll pass on that. I've eaten the salmon and I've eaten the beans, but I think I'm just going to pass on that seaweed, because I don't know if that's going to have any effect with my warfarin levels, you know, with vitamin K. So yeah, I'm just going to, that doesn't look appetizing. The salmon, yes. The beans, yes, they were nice, especially dipped in the soy sauce, but I think I'll pass on that. Okay, back from BlueWater. That's a bit of a nightmare coming back flipping Norma. It's so dark, and it was raining like you would not believe. And there were some silly sods doing antics with cars at like 80 miles an hour with no headlights on. Dear me. Yes, back from BlueWater. I popped into Dover, get myself a coffee. Lovely, second coffee of the day. Was busy up there, obviously, with Christmas next month. Is it about 6 weeks? I think it's about 6 weeks. Yeah, and I noticed that there was actually 2 Christmas shops there. There was one, which the first one, which is the one that you saw, which I did the video for. Then later on, I found another one. Not as good, not as impressive, didn't have as much stuff, but still pretty good. But it's the Christmas market one at BlueWater. That's the one that you want to go in, because it's about the size of like a Tesco's store. And it just went back and back, and just absolutely everything to do with Christmas. Wow. I was going to say something else, I can't remember that. Anyway, first thing, before we do anything further, I did do the giveaway recently for the Top Gun Mission Impossible Final Reckoning Steelbook. And the winner was Stephen Retro Collects. Can't even read my own bloody writing. There it is. Stephen Retro Collects. He hasn't actually contacted me yet to let me know that his address. So if you are watching this one, Stephen Retro Collects, please get in contact. And also, if you're seeing the other video where I reveal the results, stick a comment on there. Okay, so pickups today. I had 1 delivery and 2 deliveries rather. 2 deliveries and 4 pickups, I think. Yes. Anyway, first of all, let's start off with the CDs. I did pick up a couple of CDs. I looked at the vinyl. They did have the vinyl for one of these, but it was about £32. The only problem I have with the vinyl, where you've got a double vinyl, is that you get 3 or 4 tracks, then you have to actually turn the vinyl over. You turn the record over. So I'd rather for there to be a lot more tracks, you know, because otherwise I'll be up and down, up and down, up and down. Yeah, so I decided to grab a couple of CDs for an artist that I hope to go and see next year live in London, and that is Zach Top. He's a country singer. Yeah, he's got 3 albums. I have listened to the first album. The first album is a lot more bluegrass. It's a lot more bluegrass than these ones. These ones are more kind of like mainstream. I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to get into it, because it's stupid packaging, unfortunately, which I'll show you in a minute. I hate this type of packaging. Right, let's get into one. All right, okay, let's just see if I can take that off. Yeah, and if you're into country, then you probably know all about Zach Top anyway. And I would say he's kind of like a combination between Alan Jackson and George Strait. Okay, yeah, this packaging, which they do a lot of the time, is like cardboard. I hate it. Obviously, there's no way around it. I prefer my albums in jewel cases. But anyway, there he goes. There is the album. I think this might be the second album. Yeah, it's a Cold Beer and Country Music. There's the spine. There's the back. I think it's also a bit of Dwight Yoakam thrown in there as well. Yeah, and maybe a bit of John Pardy. There we go. There's all the track listing. 1 CD. Yeah, it's very flimsy. It's very flimsy packaging. I do actually prefer when it comes in a jewel case. But you get the little booklet anyway. So you get the booklet with the lyrics and everything. So I'll be having a good listen to this. Yeah, I'm hoping to see him live in March in London at Country to Country Festival. Now, I used to go to this festival with Mama Bowman and Lulu as well. It started over 10 years ago, and we went for like the first 6 years, 5 or 6 years, up until COVID, or the year before COVID. Then everything went to crap, because as soon as COVID hit, I mean, I'm sure it was 2020. Yeah, 2020, it was due to be like beginning of March. And they'd have everything printed and all the merchandise, everything was set, and then all the lockdown crap started happening, and Boris doing this, you know, you can't do this, can't do that. And then a lot of the musicians that were actually penciled down or hard signed to appear, within a couple of days, never flew over, and they got cancellations, and they just had to scrub it. So they scrubbed the whole festival for about 2 years. I think it was 2 years. It has been back up now since then for the last 4 years or so. 3 or 4 years. I have not been. There hasn't really been anybody that I've been interested in going to see. But next year's is quite a good one. It's quite a good lineup with Zach Top. I got Scotty McCreery and one of the biggest draws, Brooks and Dunn. Brooks and Dunn. My God, to get Brooks and Dunn is ridiculous. So I'm hoping to go to that. I haven't bought my tickets yet. You can buy early bird tickets when they go on sale a year before the festival, or like 8 months before the festival. And it's usually about between £600 and £800 per person for the whole 3 days, Friday, Saturday and Sunday, for all of the events. Because you have about 4 or 5 different artists playing on the same stage for the whole evening. I usually wait until a week beforehand, because you can buy seats for about 3 rows from the stage for a lot cheaper. Yeah, so I'll be looking to get my tickets sometime in March. Anyway, that's that one, cold beer and country music. See if I can undo this one as well. Now, this is the one that they actually had the vinyl of. They didn't have the vinyl of the other one, but they had the vinyl of this one. But I went with CDs anyway, because I didn't want to get up and start changing the record over after every like 2 or 3 songs. This one's Ain't In It For My Health. Ain't that true? Yes, so that's that one. Again, another one of these stupid packaging, very flimsy. This one's even worse. It's like gatefold. There's a CD. You get a bit of cardboard in there. It's like it's the CD version of the old snapper cases that we used to get. Again, another booklet, lyrics, and all that kind of stuff. So I'll be listening to those. I'll stick those on and get to know some of the songs. And coming home, I was actually streaming his first album, because he's had 3 albums. Like I say, the first album is a bit more bluegrass. And I've got to say, streaming is pretty shit when it comes to music, especially if you're on the road. Because if you go past a dead zone, the music just cuts out if you're streaming Spotify. It's pretty naff. Yeah, so I'm glad I've got those 2 CDs, but I don't like the packaging on those. There we go. Right, okay. Next up, what are the pickups for today? I decided I was rolling the dice on this one, and I humming and hawing, because I've got the Cine edition, the HMV Blu-ray Cine edition, which is a very nice edition. I don't know, I can't reach it from here, but I decided to pick up One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest in 4K. Apparently, the 4K quality on this is really good. So yeah, I grabbed it. I actually do prefer the artwork than the steelbook. I really do. Everybody else looks normal, apart from Jack. Yes, so it's a slim case. Let me just take the sticker off the back. I don't know what I'll do with my other version. I might just keep it. It's got like postcards and everything in it, and some nice glossy photos and a really thick book. But let me show you the back of this. So there's the back, and you can have a look. Special features all there, and all the tech specs down the bottom there. I believe it's DTS HD Master Audio 5.1. Absolutely brilliant film. Absolutely brilliant cast. Danny DeVito, Louise Fletcher down there. We've got Brad Dourif there as well. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. I think Vincent Chiavelli's in there as well. And also Michael, the bloke from The Hills Have Eyes. I can't remember his name, Michael something. Yeah, if you haven't seen it, you need to watch it. It is a fantastic film. It is a comedy. It's also a drama. And it's sad as well in places. But Christopher Lloyd is in it as well. Absolutely fantastic. And it is a film where you can just spew out the dialogue, because it's got so many great catchphrases from a lot of these characters. So let's see if I can get the plastic off. Do you know what? I think they're making it even harder for us to get any plastic off these days. I can't get my thumb underneath the plastic. Oh God, there we go. All right, fill up another bin. There we go. So there is the inside. I'm glad this comes with a nice little slip cover as well. And surprisingly, we have one disc with it. There's orange. I don't know why, but it's orange. Yes, there we go. What did it win? Winner of 5 Academy Awards, including Best Picture. Excellent. There we go. So that is One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Next big one that I picked up there. BlueWater. I picked up The Mask, the Arrow version. Now it does have one of these little tags on here where you can kind of like stick your fingernail under it and then just pull the tag if you can find it, which it seems to be on the end there. There we go. So unwrap that. Yes, I do like these big Arrow thick editions. Okay. Oh, it's a bit creased actually on the side. Don't know how that happened. Oh my God. The whole thing is a bit creased. The whole slip cover. How did the slip cover to get that creased? Oh, that's nuts. Yeah, look. It's all creased. And it was on the shelf like this. And a bit of creasing down there as well. That's not good, is it? That's not good. Yeah, it's got like a crack. Oh, that's a bit nuts. And they only had one copy as well. I wonder if that's why it's still on the shelf. But I've still got my receipt, so if I do decide that I want to try and swap this over, I'll take it over to Canterbury and see if they've got it over there. That's nuts. Yeah, that looks horrible. That looks horrible with that massive great big crease across it. That's nuts. I don't know how it happened because the plastic seal was over the top of it. So it must have been before they actually put the plastic on it. Anyway, there it is, the mask. There is the spine with a crease down the bottom there. The other side's all right, so I can always display it that side out. There is the back. And also the special features. Really good film. I love this film. I think this was the very first film that Cameron Diaz was in. I might be wrong, but I think it was. So there's the creased slip cover. We got a nice big thick box there. Very cool. What have we got inside? What have we got? Really thick box, so that's pretty good. We have got a booklet thick booklet there. Lots of pictures, all about the film. Very nice. Of course, we're going to have a poster. We're going to have a poster. Pardon me. Double-sided as well. Okay, so we've got that one on that side. And then we have that on the other side. About A3 size. And then we've got the standard edition like that, the standard 4K. They did actually have the standard 4K edition there as well. Looks like we've got postcards. So just one disc. There's the disc. Got some nice artwork on there, so that's cool. Plus the usual arrow leaflet advertising the birthday. And then we've got a series of, are they black and white? I think they're black and white, yeah. So we've got like postcards, photo cards, so it's all the same on one side, but we have like black and white pictures on them. Yeah, so there we go. So that's pretty cool. Nice little black and white photos. Obviously, there's going to be some alternate artwork. I hope. Oh, right, okay, yeah. So we've got that on one side. And then we've got that on the other. Well, I'm sticking with that. I'm sticking with that one. Yeah, I do prefer that one. Let's tuck that in. Yeah, that's a little bit naff. Unfortunately, I didn't see it when it was under the plastic. So I didn't notice that there was a massive crease across it. So I don't know if they'll be holding it in the store at Canterbury. And the stock checker's not working at the moment, so I can't check. But anyway, let's just put all this back together. So let's put that in there. We'll put that in there. And then we'll put it in the creased slip cover. Like that. Okay, excellent. Okay, I do have one more to show you. I'm going to show you the calendar, actually. Now, you know me. I like to have a nice Daisy Ridley calendar. I've had one for a couple of years. But they don't do official calendars anymore. Or even from the Mirror or any spin-off company. Used to a couple of years ago, I suppose, because all the time that Daisy was doing Star Wars, she was still big, so they were doing it. So for the last year or the last year or two, I've done custom ones through this company called, I think it's CEWE, QE. I think that's it. Anyway, yeah. So I decided this year to have a bit of a change because there were no real new Daisy photos out there that I could basically put on a calendar, because everything I've had is on the calendar before. So let me just push that back. So I went with an alternative. I went with an athlete. What? Yes, I know. No, I haven't got Lewis Hamilton. I went with a tennis player. And I did a custom one because I don't think there is an official one for this either. There it is. It comes in a big, like an official one. So I will show you the pages. Obviously, I won't be putting this up until, January. So there's like the front of it. A year full of joy. That's like their tagline and everything. And I went with the brilliant Emma Raducanu. Yes, fantastic tennis player who won the 2021 US Open. And I love her modelling shots. Okay, so there we have January. Awesome. February. Very nice. And before anybody says, oh, why didn't you get Maria Sharapova and all that, everybody likes different people. For me, Emma Raducanu is a really beautiful woman. And yeah, something about the Oriental, the Asian. She just does something with the camera. So that's April. And she's very comedy, very comedic. That's May. June. And like I say, these are all custom ones. July. Got a bit of tennis action there. August, very sultry. And then September. October. I've got to start playing tennis. November. See how the light, how she captures the light and how she's just perfect in front of the camera. And then December, bit of a cheeky one there. Yes, so that is my calendar for next year. I'm really happy with how it turned out and the photos that I used. So I shall be hanging that up. That's not to say that, you know, I won't go back to Daisy the year after. It's nice to have a bit of a change. And to be perfectly honest, there's not really any other calendars out there that I would really one up. You know, I've done the whole Star Trek thing. I've done the whole Star Wars thing from back in the day. There's no other celebs that I'm interested in putting up. And I do follow Emma. I watch her tennis. There we go. And yeah, so there we go. So that's that. Last thing, let's have a sip of coffee. Last thing is F1, which is the biggest release of the week. Yeah, I went with the HMV exclusive steelbook. And I think they actually had the steelbook at BlueWater. Well, they had a case for it, but they didn't actually have the steelbook on the shelf. Obviously, because people would nick it. So let's just take that. So, put that in the bin there. So there we go. Really nice glossy image there as well. So that's a sticker that can be removed. We've got the logo and everything down the bottom there. Brad Pitt in a car. Up the top there, we've got 4K and Blu-ray. And then there's the spine. There's the back. Can't wait to put this on again. Excellent. Right, let's just come back out of that. Okay, so yeah, Dolby Vision, Dolby Atmos. Here is the steelbook. Have we got any damage? No, we don't have any damage. That's good. Oh, bloody glue everywhere. Okay, so there's the front, there's the spine, there's the back. 2 discs. Right, hang on, let me put that to one side. That's there. So there's the steelbook. There is the inside. Great action shot there. The Blu-ray. The Blu-ray there on the blue. And then we have the 4K. There we go. Excellent. And I will put this in Steelbook Central Steelbook Protector. I've actually used up the other 50 that got delivered. So I need to put another order in. But there is the J card with the glue. I'll remove the glue, and what I'll do, I'll fold it up and I'll put it inside the steelbook. That's how I'm keeping them. The cardboard ones just go in a big box that go up the storeroom. Okay, so there we go. So F1, yeah. And what else have we got? We've got the mask with a creased slip cover. Oh, I'm still not happy about that. Still not happy. It's not like I can take it back because it's BlueWater and it's like over an hour and a quarter's drive. So I might have to see if I can do anything closer, whether it's next week, maybe Canterbury. If Canterbury have got it next week, or Maidstone have got it on the next Blu-ray hunt on 4K, then I'll go and get it swapped. I'll phone them up beforehand. And then One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, and then 2 Zack Top albums on CD there, and also the Emma Raducanu calendar. Fantastic. So there we go. So hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like it by giving it some thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, comment and share. See you on the next video very soon. Bye bye. Hang on, don't go anywhere. I was just wrapping up the video and I got a package through from Amazon, which I completely forgot about, but it's one of this week's big releases, and hopefully they've sent the right item and it comes with a slipcover. So let's check it out. Yes, I thought they might send the Blu-ray, but no, they sent the 4K. Fantastic. Yeah, The Life of Chuck. The Life of Chuck on 4K. This was from Amazon. Like I said, they made a mistake with the pricing. I think it's still $14.99 now. So head over to Amazon UK and you should be able to still pick this up for £14.99 instead of £24.99 as priced at HMV and Zavvi. So happy I got that, yeah. It was touch or go whether or not they were going to actually fulfill it or not cancel the orders, but hey ho, there it is. Let's do a quick unboxing for it before you nip off. So there we go. I didn't see this at the cinema, so it just bypassed me for some reason. There's the back there. There is all the extras and all the tech specs as well. Well, you get a little bit of extra bonus footage at the end. Yeah. Maybe I should do Patreon again and just add this as bonus footage only if you pay me. That's all Patreon is really, isn't it? It's blackmail. You know, oh, you can have a bit of footage, you can have an extra video if you pay me. Yeah, that's why I cancelled my Patreon. Because when I do a video, I do a video. I'm not holding anything back for anyone. Right, okay. So there is the insides. Exactly the same. We get like a Studio Canal Presents with some bits on the back. And just one 4K disc. There it is with a photo on it or some artwork. Yeah, so happy I got that for £14.99. So there we go. That one is also added for this week. Fan-bloody-tastic. So like I say, you still could get that. I don't know if they've sold out or if they've changed the price, but head over to amazon.co.uk. I'm not affiliated with Amazon or any shit like that. Well, that'd be nice. Send me free shit, Amazon. Yeah, and yeah, you might still be able to get it for £14.99 on 4K. Right, I really am going now. I'll see you later.